Alright guys, so right now I'm working on the bell housing here, which I'll show you in a second. I got all the bolts off, which I'll show you real quick. Alright, so here's the bell housing, got all the bolts off. So now we just gotta kind of hammer it off, or, you know, do something to get it off. So I'm about to do that right now. Alright guys, so here's the bell housing here, got it off. Waiting for the new one. The new one should be here soon. Well, not soon, probably be a few hours to be honest. But so I don't know what was causing the transmission not to line up right with the because the pilot bearings, like I said, the last episode we saw, there was the pilot bearing slightly damaged, not fully damaged. It's still usable, but there is an indent on it. So I don't know what was causing that, but I didn't really like this bell housing to begin with. For one, if you look at this, so this is the engine straight point. The transmission straight point is right here. So engine and transmission. So the engine was tilted sideways, which when I was mounting it to the transmission mount here, it wasn't lining up right, like it was tilted. So so I don't know if that's like, I don't know if that's like a thing with the, you know, Chevy cars maybe, I'm not sure. Like I said, it's a Ford, so of course nothing to go perfectly together, but I don't know. To me it should have been straight in general. Don't know why they have it tilted, you know, a couple degrees this way. But other than that, like I said, it's an American powertrain bell housing. A lot of people say it worked, which is why I got it, and it was cheaper. It was $300. The one I got now is like $600-700, which I didn't want to spend that, but I don't know. Like I said, I think this was the main issue. But with the new transmission, the new bell housing, which I'll go over, but we got all the tools to actually do a perfect alignment on this to make sure that everything is aligned right. All right, guys, so 1 minute later, literally after I actually said it wasn't gonna come for another couple hours, it popped up. So here's the new bell housing. Now I want to check this out real quick. I want to see. Wow, this thing's a lot heavier actually than the other one. I don't really like that, but see, now this one looks to be the same way. It even looks actually worse than the other one, tilted worse to the left, because there's center point there. Let's go check out the transmission and stuff on it real quick. So as you guys see, the bell housing is back in the box actually. Sadly, I forgot to record when I was test fitting it, but don't mind my room, it's a mess because it's my storage room for everything I have. So sadly, two things. Actually, just really one thing. This bell housing is literally 1 inch smaller than that bell housing out there. So with that being said, my drive shaft is 1 inch too big. So now, if I wanted to go the new route of that one, I would have to get a whole new drive shaft. That's another $700-800. I gotta get it custom made. Yeah, so actually it's actually over 1 inch. If I include the plate, the backing plate of that one, it increases a lot more. So we're stuck with this housing here. Just for now, money wise, I don't have the money to fork out another $800 on a drive shaft and have a useless drive shaft out there. So you know what I'm saying, guys. So in that, we're gonna make this work. I think when I installed it, I did it stupidly. I did this all in one piece together, and when I did that, when I put the transmission in, I probably tweaked it, the clutch up, and then it wasn't aligning right, and then I forced it, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to do all the proper alignment stuff for this bell housing. I got all the stuff over here. I got all the proper alignment stuff here. This is basically what you do. We're going to be putting this onto the bell housing on the motor. And this, we put this to the center, and this thing here basically will measure, which we'll see this when we actually do it. But you see, it measures it. So it'll tell me basically this thing will probably move like this. It'll probably go like this, go up, ever so slightly, come back down. And if it does that, that means it's out of alignment. Now I believe it's allowed to be 5 thou over, like it's allowed to move 5 thou. But if it goes over 5 thou, meaning it goes over to this 10 mark, then we're out of alignment, and we need to use special dowel pins, which I ordered them. They didn't come. He probably forgot to put them in the thing. Who knows? But Other than that, guys, that's me for this video, because I need someone to help me do this, because you can't just do this by yourself. You need someone to turn the motor for you while you check it. So I wait for my father or a friend to come over and do that with me. And other than that, guys, listen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like down below, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys next one.